Hello again, friends. Welcome back to twitch.tv/TrooperBerry. And welcome back to the Long Dark. Specifically, welcome to Wintermute, otherwise known as Story Mode. Now you may be wondering, why Story Mode? Why now? Well, one, I just want to. Two, I kind of want to go back and dig into the lore that's out there. Maybe see if we can pick up little tidbits here and there. Maybe get some hints about what to expect in episode 5. And partly, I'm hoping maybe we can use this energy to manifest episode 5 into the world. Okay. Now let me go ahead. I'm just going to go ahead and remove these. We're going to start fresh. So yeah, so the plan is, we're still going to be working in other games as well. We still got to finish Cabernet. We still got some other demos left over. Yeah, there's always more to do. But let's just take our time, luxuriate in Raph's baby, Wintermute. And I don't know. Let's see. Let's reacquaint ourselves with what is at least supposed to be people's on-ramp to this game. Let's see, we're going to episode 1. Do not go gentle. Mackenzie and Dr. Greenwood are separated after their plane crashes deep in the northern Canadian wilderness. Struggling to survive, Mackenzie explores the small town of Milton, where he begins to understand the scope of this quiet apocalypse. Okay. I think let's go with capable. I mean, I got nothing to prove, difficulty-wise. I've got the 500-day achievement. My Loper PB is 200-something days and counting. We don't need to go hard in Survivor. I mean, yeah, you can if you want to, but we're not here to prove anything. We're here, like the stream title says, for the lore. So let's go. Okay, here, and here comes my copyright strike. That's okay though. If it has to happen, it might as well be for First Aid Kit.
Now the pale morning sings of forgotten things. She plays the tune for those who wish to overlook the fact that they've been blindly deceived by those who preach and pray and teach. But she falls short and the night explodes.
That's a lot of crows. You don't normally see that many.
Don't you come here and say I didn't warn you about the way.
That was like a station wagon. I don't see many of those either. Actually, do you see any of those? I don't think you do. That's Methuselah.
And I'm a goddamn coward, but then again, so are you.
And that's Jace with the cracked iPhone, of course. And we'll get there eventually. I wonder what was under the hood covering there for Astrid. Yeah, there's no spot in the game, as far as we know, where there's like that big of a grouping of vehicles. Although maybe it still could be. Oh yeah. Um, Warning for anyone who has a thing with like trauma to hands. You might want to look away for about 30 seconds because it's gonna be rough. Yeah, our William here, he's in a spot.
Bastard.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, don't look if you don't like.
Astrid!
Hola, Goofy. ¿Está bien? ¿Tú? Okay. Anyway.
The Joker. Seems about right.
Solitaire. Every Long Dark player's favorite game.
Feels like another record cold snap on the way.
It'll be here in a minute. No worries.
I'd better get a fire going before the pipes freeze up again.
Interesting. That the quality of that voice sounds different. I mean, it's still Mark Meer, obviously. Okay. View. Yeah, we got the radial menu. Oh, we can check our objectives here. Nice. You're cold. Start a fire. Yeah, we can't. So there's a model for Caribou whiskey, but not that we can do anything with it. Okay. Matches. Very nice. Yeah, Oh, yeah, we're gonna have to make tinder, so we're gonna need that.
A rare Mackenzie family photo. Miss you, Dad.
Hey, Bumblebee. Welcome in. How you doing? Hope you're having a good weekend. Can I have pot? I can have pot.
Great Bear Island. Dad used to fly there all the time. He said it used to be beautiful. Not much reason to go there these days, since the quakes and all.
Quakes. Yeah, we actually no we do get quakes eventually. Take the poker. We cannot take the poker. We cannot break that down. Okay, real quick. Let's just go ahead and turn all this into Tinder. Because we are starting with base fire starting, and if you we all know what a joy that is. Okay. And this is supposed to teach us to start a fire. We need a starter. We need tinder in the form of tinder plugs. And yeah, we don't have any sticks. So we'll go ahead and use the cedar firewood there. Hope everyone's having a good weekend so far. It was, it's, there we go. Well done, Will. And now we explore the hangar. I can take torches. That's a terrible torch. Come on now, William. Metagaming the apocalypse. Yeah, we yeah, this is very different to like from the previous time, and so far the only other time I've played story mode, where I knew exactly nothing, and very nearly killed our William before he even got out of the ravine. Yeah, look at me taking torches, like I know what I'm doing.
Well, here we are, old girl. Your best flights may be behind you, but you're still beautiful to me. And anyways, you're all I've got. I'd sure love to give you one last great adventure.
That's not true, Will. You've got your booze.
remembered needing my parka this early in the season. It seems to get colder every year.
You hear that? There's actually some electrical crackle there. I don't know that I ever noticed that before. Yeah, heavy hammer, which we unfortunately cannot have. Can't loot. Oh, you get some herbal tea. Lovely.
Cheap electric crap. Never works when you need it. Getting pretty late in the day. Guess I could take a nap.
But Will, there's more to click on.
Damn, I was right. Pipes froze up again.
Yep, can't even take the toilet water here. I guess we're not there yet.
Jackrabbit remote transport. 0 flights a day to the mainland communities and, well, anywhere really.
There we go. We are officially laden with tinder. Are we going to go through all of it? Yeah, probably. Ooh, nice. Eat quickly by selecting food under the radial menu. I could, but I won't. We're gonna... Or actually, maybe we should. Because there's no guarantee we're going to have that on us when the thing happens. Okay. You're to the supermarket, you have no milk, and you want coffee. Yes, you can't have coffee without milk, right? I take it. I'll just check real quick. Okay. No loot under the bed. All right. It just said not sleepy enough for a nap, which took the game contradicting itself.
What could that be?
Oh, we got like maybe an hour, 2 tops. Yeah, Maureen, what is it?
Jackrabbit remote transport. Mackenzie speaking.
I told her not to come
Yeah, the
up.
wind really picked
I
up,
told
didn't
her
it?
You couldn't fly in this weather. For once, will you not be so damn
Whoa,
stubborn and
whoa,
listen?
slow down, Maureen. What are you talking about?
She just showed up. Said you'd see her. Said you'd fly her north. I know you need the money. The weather service...
It's okay, Maureen. I've got it from here.
Hi,
Hello.
Astrid.
What are you doing here?
Coffee needs
Been
milk.
a while, I
Okay.
know.
Yeah. Years. I haven't heard from you since...
I know. And I wouldn't be here if it weren't important.
Well... What brings you... I mean... Are you sick?
No, not me. But I need to get to someone who is.
Right. So you're still a doctor?
Yes, I'm still a doctor.
I thought that after... Why are you here?
I need your help. There's an isolated community in the northern part of Great Bear. Someone there is very sick.
Great
and
Bear?
You need
There's
coke.
nothing there anymore. Not since...
I know. But I have to get there.
Still trying to save the world, huh?
Somebody has to.
What's that supposed to mean?
Mackenzie, look, Will, I didn't come here to fight about the past. I need a pilot to take me somewhere remote. Someone who won't ask too many questions. Someone I can trust.
Wait. Questions. Astrid, are you in trouble?
Are you gonna help me or not?
Again with the questions.
What's in the case?
See, there's that thing about no questions, remember?
What's in the case, Astrid?
No questions.
Look, the weather out there is bad. Bad. But it's getting worse. You walk in here after years. I could have been dead. You could have been. And then you show up and you want me to just risk my life flying into the middle of the great northern nowhere to deliver you in some mystery metal case to some remote wilderness outpost. All because you walked in here and asked me to?
Yep. And you're gonna do it
Yes.
too.
Astrid, you can't bring him back.
This isn't about that.
I know how hard it's been.
No. You don't know, Mackenzie. You don't know anything.
You don't think I feel it too?
Are you gonna take me or not? The longer I wait, the worse it'll get. Damn it. I don't have time for this.
Wait. The worse what we'll get?
Again with the questions, Will.
Why do I have a feeling you're not talking about the weather?
Because I'm not.
Throw your bags in the plane. I'll get started on pre-flight. Better buckle up tight, because it's going to be a rough ride.
I never noticed there's the house just off to the left. I assume that's where Will lives. He has an ideal, well, maybe an ideal commute. It may be not an ideal commute if you want some distance from work.
Let's see. 2 people plus enough fuel to get us out to Great Bear and back leaves... almost no capacity for cargo. If we're too heavy, we'll burn through our fuel before we get there. I'll have to be careful about what else I take with me.
Okay, before we go, I did want to just check the bulletin board. See, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday. We got there's a Great Bear map. Interesting. Can we, let's see. So, in the top left, that's probably HRV. Not sure what's at the north. That's like Black Rock territory. And then the northeast, that bit at the top right would be Ash Canyon. And of course, you got the Desolation Point, Coastal. There's Will and Astrid. Happier times, clearly. Is that okay, above the map, is that an old Hinterland logo, perhaps? A design that didn't get used, but they wanted to give it a little love anyway. Okay, so
Astrid's traveling pretty light. Wherever she's going, she must not be planning to stay long. The mysterious case. Astrid definitely doesn't want to talk about what's inside. Which means she's probably not supposed to have it.
okay, so we can have a distress pistol and presumably some ammo. We can take a first aid kit, or we can take emergency food. What do we think? What do we want? If we're mostly going to be dealing with wolves, I don't know that the flare gun is going to be all that useful, especially now that we have torches. Food, we'll probably have enough. Yeah, I think we'll take the medical supplies. I mean, yeah, you can...
Astrid's a doctor, so we're covered there. But probably best to have some extra meds just in case.
Yeah, we can grab the other things, but we're not going to have them on us when the thing happens. Yeah, well, yeah, exactly, Goofy. Well, yeah, I don't know if that's the... Oh yeah, the Hinterland logo that's on the coffee cups. Yeah, rip that one, definitely.
Just need to grab my parka and we can go.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, that's full. Here, we'll even science it.
The stress pistol kit is heavy, but I'd hate to end up in an emergency situation without it. Water, energy bars, purification tablets. Breakfast of champions.
Yeah, well, so we'll see. We're at about 18 and a half kilograms before we take off. And, yep, still nothing there. Yeah, so we get 18 and a half kilograms. What are we going to weigh when we can control Will again? We'll find out soon.
I see you're still wearing it.
Huh? Wearing what?
Your ring. Our ring.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, I just forgot to take it off.
Sure you did, Will.
I wear mine too.
Why?
Memories, I guess.
I thought you wanted to forget.
Not all of it.
Look. I should have looked for you.
It's okay. I've kept busy. I've moved on.
You sure? Because this all seems pretty familiar. You still working with that researcher, Doctor? What's his name?
Yeah, so when it says it means
No.
seems familiar, I wonder
No, I'm not working at the center anymore.
what he's referring to
Well,
there.
where?
Also, not at the center
I'm
anymore.
working on my own. Freelance, you could say.
Freelance doctor. That sounds legit.
I don't question your life choices, Mackenzie. Plenty of things you could be doing besides hanging out in your dad's old plane and drinking in the daytime.
Hey, we had a lot of good times in this plane. And it's under control.
I know, okay? I'm not here to fight, really.
So I wonder if we'll find out why she's not at the
I think
center,
about him all the time, you know?
or maybe it's that has something to do with the case
I do.
she has.
But I did. The choice I made. I did it for us.
You don't have to. Let's just not.
Yeah, what
Boy,
choice?
hear this. There's things I need to
Mackenzie,
say.
not now. There's.
Just let me tell you.
Will, shut up for a second. Something's wrong.
That is not good.
What's going on?
Power's gone. Whole electrical system looks fried.
Shit! What's happening?
No power means we're going down. Hold tight.
Will?
Actually, there was Astrid said "will" there, but we didn't get a subtitle for it. I never caught that before.
Astrid.
Okay, again with the hand thing. Look away if you're squeamish.
Astrid! Must have gone right through the windshield.
Probably a good thing you did.
Trees broke my fall. Mostly.
Okay. Yeah, what little... Oh wait, do I have...
that blood loss?
I have a bandage actually. Well, let's get that going right away. Okay, see, we had 18 and a half, now we're down to 3. Okay, no, we are not going to try to climb out of the ravine. Not tonight. Nope, 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 not that. Actually, yeah, being close to that does not actually give us any warmth. It's like the signal fire all over again. Oh, do I still have matches? I do still have matches. Okay, good. I was gonna, the game would be particularly rude if it took those away from us. Yeah, we're just gonna have Will sleep off that that bum ankle. Okay. Oh, did I lose all my torches? I did. Boo. Also, we're gonna need tinder. Here, we'll see. Hopefully 4 will be enough. Okay, so there's our bed. Okay, did the improved placement logic on campfires and stone caches, does that apply to story mode? Probably not. I know, starting a fire straight from a match, it hurts my heart.
Come on.
But we don't have much of a choice.
I don't
Okay.
feel so good.
But yeah, we definitely need to make some water if we're gonna make it through the night. Go ahead and do that. We are warm, which is good. We're about halfway on food, which is a little less good. But yeah, I say let's save the looting for when we're warmer and we're healed up and there's not an aurora happening. Oh, hush, Will. Although, well, we have 2 bandages, and I have 3 pieces of cloth. Well, we could do with some repairs too. Okay, yeah, there we go. Oh right, yeah, I keep forgetting we got all these. Okay. We got 0.7, is that? No, that's probably... Okay, there we go. Your card got rejected. We tried to tap to pay. Oh, when the cheaper side. Okay, good. Yeah, I can definitely understand how that would be concerning. Okay, so we're warm. Less sleep for 5. That should get us to daytime. Oh. Or I just put us straight to bed.
Astrid hasn't come looking for me. Which means she can't come looking for me. Because she's hurt. Or worse.
Okay, so we basically slept the
back up to the crash site.
Hang on. I'm only half warm. I got like no regen off of that. That's rude. Alright, well I guess all the more reason for us not to stick around. Stick around. Nah. Okay, we'll do a quick just do a quick once over. A snappy soda. Okay. You promise you had... Yeah. That is yeah, the panic that goes through your mind when that happens. Even if you know you have money, it's like, am I sure?
Probably climb that.
William. Okay. Yeah, no prop deer here. That right? Right. We'll take a sneak though. Did you pick the? We went with the. What was it? The capable survivor.
I need to find.
Okay. Okay. Rose hips, not climb. Rose hips. There we go. Pick rose hips and craft them into a pain-killing tea. Yeah, I figure we don't have anything to prove as far as like difficulty goes. The whole we're doing this for the lore.
I think I'm gonna make it.
Okay, making sure we're cooking harvest, not climb. But that's good, Will. It's a good positive attitude. Will keep you going in difficult times.
Finally made it.
Okay, yeah, that I was being quite deliberate there because the last thing I wanted to do is to have that well-known experience of I'll pick some rose hips, and then you find yourself climbing back down where you just came from.
My plane. Not sure which of us looks worse.
Hey, Zert,
Poor
welcome
girl.
in.
This isn't how things were supposed to end.
I'm doing all right.
I've been looking for you.
Okay, and that it is equipped auto magically. Yeah, I thought this would be a good time for us to revisit Wintermute and dig into some lore, and if possible, maybe we can use this energy to manifest episode 5. It's like when that gets announced, everyone is going to start jumping into story mode. There we go. Oh, it's got a stim even. Nice.
Astrid's pack.
Okay, so our frostbite concerns are taken care of. Oh, you're wondering why no region? Yeah, I was wondering that too, Goofy.
Locked.
It's like I
Whatever's
slept
in this case, Astrid was ready to die for it.
almost an entire
I hope
day,
she hasn't already died for it.
and like none of my meters were empty. But yeah, I guess we were just stuck at half health. Ooh, flare, lovely. We're gonna need that since we lost all of our torches.
She definitely passed through here. And in a hurry.
Sprinting can help you escape bad weather or dangerous predators. It also makes you really loud. We'll grab some OMB while we're here. Oh! Unlock the blueprint. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I keep forgetting we're on story mode. We don't, unlike survival mode, we don't know all the things instantly. And we're lighter than we were when we got into the plane. Although, admittedly, part of that was me having those 2 extra cases, and despite knowing we weren't going to be allowed to keep them. Okay, is this the rock throwing tutorial? I think it is, yeah. Find and equip small stones. Yeah, and I could not do this for the life of me when I tried this the first time.
Never been so hungry in my life.
Now, to make the game happy, we'll give this a shot. But I don't know we're actually going to catch and prepare it, because if memory serves, there is going to be a wolf in our not too distant future. Okay, try to get a good angle. Bun Bun, this is your lucky day. Yeah, there's the evidence for how far I've come as a long dark player. 1,000 hours, and now I can hit a rabbit with a rock. Yes, thank you, sir. But yeah, I figured if we don't,
Someone's been here recently.
if we
Could have
don't
been
need, if we don't need to engage in violence this early, maybe we don't. Usually don't bother. I don't either, but I was just, the game prompted us. I figured, what the hey. You have so much to say, Goofy. You are per gigante? You are pernagente? You are pergant? Oh, and you found the island. And three. Okay. Island, lovely. Yeah, you'll have a lot of fun with Ginger Island.
Astrid, where did you go?
There's another bundle. There is another bundle. Ooh, there's a doggo right over there. So, remind me, you have romanced Elliot, is that correct?
Oh, is that a wolf?
Avoid wolves whenever possible. You don't say. You are, yes, I gathered as much, Goofy. If the latter was true, you I doubt it would be announced with such enthusiasm. Gonna be an Elliot Goofy. Okay, what names have you and Elliot picked out?
Whoa. Looks like some kind of radio tower. It must be closer to civilization than I thought.
More rose hips. More!
Can't feel my feet.
I assure you they are there. He keeps telling you you're pregante, and like, what do you... Well, I know, is he telling you not to tend the farm? Because I don't think that would go well.
No.
Red Bull, Capri Sun, Peach Juice. Well, you could always have a second child. You make Grandpa very happy, and you can use 2 names. Okay, we're here for cattails mostly. Oh, can we? We can make birch tea nice. We might well end up doing that. Because, yeah, we got... Yeah, the regen situation is a little odd. Although I imagine maybe the next sleep we have will be more nourishing, more refreshing. Evening to all your kids after drinks, and you got old-fashioned the cat. Okay. Wait, we do love a theme here, so I support this decision. How many sticks do we have? 34? There, now we have 35. By kids you mean animals. Well, yeah, okay. Yeah, well, if you have animals, that's a lot more names, admittedly, but many more opportunities to flex your creativity. Screwdriver a good drink? Yeah. I know. Name one ginger beer. Lots of coal. Very nice. Also, this rock looks very conspicuous. Unfortunately, it does not appear to actually have any significance. You got a new quest about feeding the sand beast its last meal. Okay. Okay, Goofy, do you... How spoilery of a nudge would you like on that? Because I can just outright tell you, or I can get you to look around for a bit, or... Like a 4 out of 10.
Oh. Someone's just sitting here. Frozen. What the hell?
Well, I don't think they chose that, William.
Goddamn freezing.
Like, how do you get started finding out what it is? Okay, well, maybe... Well, if it's a sand beast, mayhaps one could find some clues in the desert. Perchance, even. The goblin said, find out more, we're going to talk to the elf. No, wizard, no, crow, find us the library.
Look. Smoke from that chimney.
You have to go there?
That means someone's home.
Well, you could... Well, you don't have to go to the... You don't have to like, go directly to the mines.
Hello? Anyone out there?
You could, I don't know, just look around the rest of the zone that is not in the mines. Maybe that'd be a place to start. To feed the sand beast its last meal. Free hatchet.
What happened here?
What indeed, Will? Okay, so, yeah, well, okay, Goofy, I'm not giving you a 4 out of 10. All I will say is maybe check out the desert. And what would be thematically fitting in a desert?
This whole area looks like it's been abandoned for a while.
Not that abandoned, clearly. Okay, well, it is getting dark. Let us pop in. May see who is home, if anyone.
Hello? Anybody here?
You don't mind if I raid your kitchen first, do you? Too bad, because I'm doing it. So, if you want something beyond that, Goofy, just make yourself known. Otherwise, happy exploring the desert. Okay. So do I have double pot? I have single pot. Okay. Yeah, pot can is fine. Oh, hi. That's it. Okay. Yeah. So have fun with that, and we'll check back in later. Hi, unknown. My name's Will. Also, don't mind me. I'm just gonna have a quick snack in front of ya. Just trying to keep my meters up. There we go. Okay, well, hello, unknown. I wish to converse with you. When is the next Minecraft stream? Never. We'll see.
Hey. Hey, wake up.
Will, you want to say something first?
Wait! Hold your fire!
Clearly not.
Okay. Just take it easy.
Why are you here?
I saw the smoke from your chimney.
Outsider.
What?
Thought so. Mainlander. Outsider. I don't recognize your voice. And you haven't left like the others. So, must be a mainlander. Someone who doesn't know any better.
Well,
My plane.
accurate.
I crashed in the mountains nearby. I'm looking for someone who crashed with me. A friend. She might be injured.
I haven't seen her.
Listen, could you maybe point that gun someplace else?
You think because my eyes are covered, I can't see you? Make the wrong move, say the wrong thing. You'll see how good a shot I am.
I don't doubt it.
The others are all gone. If you're here, things must be worse than they thought.
Oh, you have no idea. Okay. Right, yeah, so I think it's ways where like so the blue is like the mission critical dialogue option, and then the white is, well, lore. And hey, that's why we're here. So let's start with the town. Actually, no, we'll start. Who are you? We'll get the pleasantries out of the way.
Name's Mackenzie, by the way. And you are?
I had a name once. For years, the townsfolk have called me Grey Mother. The name takes on its own life, such that at one point, the name becomes the thing it belongs to. Then the old names fade, can only be remembered by the young and the true.
So, I should call you...
You should call me Grey Mother also.
Which is a long way of saying, I don't remember my name.
Where are we?
Milton, a forgotten town, deep in the mountains. You're far from home.
But, where are we on Great Bear? My plane came down in a storm. My compass was acting funny.
I've lived here all my life. Not much use for the outside world. Milton's the last of the old mountain towns. Now, it's almost impossible to get to. Or get out of. Only people left here are either too poor or too proud to leave.
Which are you?
I have what I need. At least I did before the bad men came. Now I'm not sure I have enough to get through the winter.
I need to find my friend, but I'll do what I can to help.
My mind is fuzzy.
Yes, Goofy?
Some things come through so sharp, others like a dream. Let me think. Let me rest. Maybe I can pull some memories out of the fog. Maybe I can find something that could help you find your friend.
The game's a little quiet. Okay. Can we do something about that? Let's see. Oh yeah, the voice is way down. There, let's try that. Okay. Check 1, 2, check 1, 2.
The town seems so quiet. Does anyone still live here?
Not many. After the earthquakes. Less. After last night. Even fewer.
Where did everyone go?
That I cannot say. All I know is that I heard screams and could smell smoke for most of the night.
Yeah, what is... Whence the smoke? Is that better? That is... Okay, good.
You mentioned smelling smoke?
Someone came here. One of the townsfolk. Tried to convince me to leave. They said there were houses burning in the town. They
Better
said
for you as
people
well as
were
Zert. Okay,
scared,
good, good, good.
and we're leaving for the coast. On foot. Foolish plan. But that's what they said to do. After the quakes. If there was ever another emergency, go to the coast and help will come. They wanted me to go with them. But I'm not ready to leave Milton.
They left you here? Alone?
I'm not alone. I have my Lily.
Lily?
Never mind.
Okay, now finally we can actually talk about that gun.
Sitting here with a rifle in your hands. You expecting trouble?
Trouble. Trouble found me.
Yep, that's my name.
You mean the storm?
The bad men. The bad men came. Took my things. Tried to take my house. They thought they were safe. Because Grey Mother can't see. They were wrong.
And do we know who these bad men are / were? Because we found one who definitely is in the past tense.
Who are the bad men?
The men They passed through town. The night of the storm. The night of the lights.
I'm looking for my friend. She crashed with me when my plane came down in the mountains. Do you think she could have come through and been caught by these bad men?
I can't say for sure. Is your friend a survivor?
Yes. She is.
Then there is always hope.
Okay, we're gonna get to play the game here at some point. I know, I'm sure of it.
The bad men. Did they try to hurt you?
Everyone thinks being old means you're weak, but they underestimated Grandmother.
It seems they did.
Okay. Just the dialogue tree never ends.
Okay. Well, any idea how I can get out of this town? I need to find help.
The old quake closed down most of the roads in and out of town. That was years ago. Blizzard just swept through town after the power went out. As for help, you won't find any out there. You're on your own. We both are.
Here's a taste of. Okay, Goofy. Okay. Do you have in your inventory anything that might be, let's say, thematically connected to the desert?
I crashed without much food or gear myself. And if these bad men cleaned you out, we're gonna need to find some food and fuel, or neither of us is gonna make it through the next few days. You have any idea where we could find some supplies?
The bad men took everything. And the others in town who would have helped me are gone. The ones left will have their own worries.
There are
It's
others
up to
left.
you, outsider.
I'll do what I can, but I'll need your help. There must be somewhere in town to get food, fuel, the essentials.
What about your friend? Are you in a hurry to find her?
Sandy.
Yes, I am. And I'll be looking for signs of her. But there's a lot of ground to cover, and without gear, I won't make it. So while I'm looking for supplies, you see what you can remember about the night of the lights, and if she might have passed through town. That way, maybe we can help each other.
Okay, outsider. Grandmother can't promise she can unlock the secrets in the dark cupboards of her mind. But she'll try.
Because people definitely talk like that, right? Okay, Goofy. If you had to describe a desert, what adjectives would you use to describe that desert?
You keep calling me a mainlander. Why?
It's what you are, isn't it? From the mainland, an outsider. You don't really belong here, do you?
Okay, but you sound bitter about it.
We lost everything in the collapse. People didn't realize how dependent we'd become. Some were fine with it. Others didn't want the scraps from your table.
Dry,
Created deep
hot.
rifts in families, communities, scars that never healed. The mainland had become our lifeline, and it was suddenly cut. And so, we suffered.
I guess I don't know much about that history.
I'm not surprised. You mainlanders have always been focused on your own story. only interested in Great Bear when it had something to give you. If you can't cut it down or dig it out of the ground, what use is it to you?
Okay, Goofy. So you said dry, hot. Let's start there. Is there anything in your inventory that might correlate with dry and hot?
The power seems out all over town.
The power's always been spotty here, since the quakes. No money to fix the broken stuff left behind. And nobody from the mainland seemed to care enough to do anything about it.
I'm sure someone will come and fix it.
Nobody's coming to save Milton.
Yeah, that's awfully
How
ambitious.
can you be so sure?
Optimistic there, Will.
I've learned to hear the difference between something quiet and something abandoned. This goes deeper than just a stillness. It feels like the moments before the world goes to sleep. We're just the last ones left awake to notice it.
Yeah, pumpkin juice. Okay, so maybe instead of trying to fix dry and hot, do you have anything that maybe is dry or hot, or symbolizes dryness or hotness?
What really happened here? Seems like people were here recently. Where did they go? Why didn't they call for help or just drive out?
What
The
roads?
power went out. Who knows the reason? People started to get cold, hungry. They panicked, started to talk crazy. Others walked here from the highway. Some belonged here. Others were outsiders, like you.
Did anyone see a woman? Brown hair, would have had a tan jacket, a scarf with birds on it. Possibly injured.
There was an outsider woman. I heard her pass through. She wasn't alone. There were angry voices and... But the storm was too loud.
Voices?
I lost the voices and I couldn't get them back.
You giving up on going to sleep, Bumblebee? You know what's going on in Goofy's game. Okay. She is trying to feed the sand dragon its last meal, and I'm trying to nudge her without just straight up spoiling it. Okay, Goofy, if that... I will tell you the thing you need is not currently in your inventory, if that's everything you have. Think. Desert. What does the desert have a lot of?
Before, you mentioned hearing voices. Do you remember what you heard?
The memories are gray, misty. I'm trying to remember. It was windy. The blizzard was already waking up. But I heard yelling. A scream.
Was it a woman's voice?
I'm not sure. The voices were thin, far.
Sand, okay.
Blizzard was waking up. Soon it
Sand.
was only wind and
And
darkness. I don't know. I don't remember. It's all cloudy now.
what else? What else does it have in abundance beyond sand? Okay, I think we're finished. Okay, find supplies to keep Grey Mother alive. We need 8,000 calories and 12 something in the fire bin. Well, here, let me... cactus? No. I mean, there are cactus there. Search containers in the world for extra supplies. Okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah, the firewood bin is good to go. Now we need to put food in her fridge. Okay. Again, trying not to spoil Goofy, but what you need to put in there is just a one-time thing. That's 600 out of 8,000. Okay, well, we're going to go looting. It'll be fine. Yeah, you don't need to do any crafting or you don't need to do crafting. Don't need to do any artisanal stuff. It is already in the form you need. Also, here's cactus and sand. Goofy, would you describe the desert as dark? All right, screw it. Let's just go. Let's just put Will to bed. Okay. Oh no, I don't have a. I say we do some repairs, but I don't have a sewing kit. Okay. Well, here we'll make more tinder plugs then. We'll give the sun time to go down. Just want a coconut? So. No, it's sunny. Sunny. What? Why would it be sunny? Oh, yeah, 152 rose hips. Should probably do something about that. Oh, yeah, Will's far too well rested. Okay, Sunny, Goofy, linger on that. Sunny, do you have anything in your inventory that says Sunny to you? Oh, wait. Or is it, can we actually just sleep however long we want in story mode? I don't know. Let's find out.